Hello, people in that house are doing. Before I start, not saying to people, you can't go out for a walk at this time, or you can't go out for a run. But, we've seen scenes across the country today and yesterday, where people have been in mountain areas, mountain public areas, in walking resorts and everything like that, and long beaches and everything. We see people not listening to the advice, to keep social distancing. And, and I say this straight to people, if people don't walk with us, the numbers are going to keep going up and up and up, and they'll be out of control, and we won't be able to cope with it. We won't be able to flatten the curve, as they say. But if people don't listen, like, it's not because we're trying to be mean. Like, honest to God, we're not trying to be mean. But two or three people with but just keep your distance. But don't be in top of each other. Like, this crowd is going out to beaches and Hope and around Dublin. There's a huge amount of people. Walking beside each other, and it's basically just absolutely a mess. And it's like it says this. Why did we close the schools of people and colleges, and we closed all that. We closed pubs and everything, and people are still not listening to us. That's why we closed them. We didn't close them for the crack, and it's simple as that. There was a case in Lockford too, which I don't blame the young people, which I don't blame the young people for this one really that much. I blame the parents more or less than anybody else. But there was 80 young people, and the girls in Lockford moved them on, obviously, because it was a house party and it was for somebody's birthday. And obviously, I'm saying to the parents, what was the parents? Where was the parents? What were the parents doing? I'm not blaming the young people. I'm completely not blaming the young people. And I fair play to the girls for moving them on. But, I blame the parents. The parents should be accountable for what 80 young people being there and not listening to the advice. Like, these class cases, like, young people can get it. Everybody can be affected by this. But young people generally, it's just like an ordinary flu to them. And you really don't know the difference. And they can carry it, and they can carry it to older people, to parents, and whatever guardians. But I'm saying to people, we didn't close the pubs, we didn't close things, for people to go and be 100 people walking around places, and be here, down, everywhere. It's okay. Like, I'm going tomorrow, and it's my 5th anniversary of my suicide attempt. I'm going tomorrow, to the place where, where I tried to, do it 5 years ago. I'm going on my own. I'm not taking anybody with me. I'm going on my own. It's in the middle of nowhere. It's in the middle of nowhere in Cavan. Few houses around, not many people, wouldn't be many people walking that road. It's totally safe. Them places what I'm talking about, like, these are backcountry roads. Might be one or two people you might meet. But, if I do meet somebody, I keep my distance, won't stand right on top of them. And I know it's hard in shops and everything, to keep your distance and all that. I know that. We don't blame people for that, but people intentionally, are being very annoying. They're annoyed at the local authorities and local governments, and it's been very annoying. But technically, some people, a good lot of people are listening, but there's a few people just wasting our time. Like, we're wasting our time. You're running around after them, trying to save their lives along with their families' lives. Because we told them about, like, this one case I heard of. Guards have been telling them, a few young people in Dublin, for the last two or 4 days, to keep the, to not be meeting up in the big alleyway. And it's a pointless town. It's really, really pointless town when they kept doing it. And obviously, one of them got arrested for it, and, fair play, because the guards got fed up. And, fair play to them, because, town of, 4 days in the road to move along, and, not to be together. In a big, because this is a big enough group. If the girls tell you to do something, we don't want any hassle. The girls have a lot more things to be doing than standing around, trying to get people to listen to us. And just listen to this. Keep the things simple. Keep small things simple, and everything else will work out. Because we're not, girls in the state are not in the mood to mess around, and I'm not in the mood to mess around with people that are not going to follow instructions. And that's the simplest that. Like, this time we can't be messing around. We have to take things very seriously. Because it is serious. Like, unfortunately, 4 people have died, and the number will keep rising if people don't listen to us. Because we need to contain it. We can only do that if everybody works together and everybody listens to us. But it's a very, it's a very difficult situation to be in. It's honest to God, this, it's one of the toughest, political ever situation I was ever in, and it's, it's very, very tough to know what to do. And decisions have to be taken, obviously, and, decisions, for the sake of people's health will have to be taken, and, that's the way it is, and I'm sure people would understand, we want to keep people alive, we don't want people lying in a coffin or anything like that. So that's our main priority. So yeah, just follow the advice. That's all I'm going to say. Just follow the advice, keep the small things simple, and everything else will work out. Thank you for watching. And be safe.